Good afternoon, students. In this lecture, we will solve some problems on root locus theory, root criteria, root stability criteria. Advantages of root criteria. Stability of system can be judged without solving the characteristic equation. For unstable system, it gives the number of roots in positive real part. Relative stability of system can be easily judged, and by using this criteria, we can calculate the critical value of system gain that can be determined, and frequency of sustained oscillation can also be found out by this method, and it helps in finding out the range of values of K for system stability. Limitation of Raoult criteria. It is valid only for real coefficients of characteristic equation, and it does not provide exact location of closed loop curves in the left half or right half of S plane. And this method does not suggest the method of stabilizing an unstable system, and root criteria is applicable only to linear system. These are the limitations of root stability. First question, determine the system stability whose characteristic is given by this equation. First form the array s raised to the power 6, write 1, 8, 20 and 16. Then for this row, s raised to power 5, first coefficient is 2, then next is 12 and next is 16. S4, coefficient of S4 is calculated by multiplying 2 to 8, 16 minus 12 divided by 2 is 2. Similarly, this coefficient is 2 multiplied by 12 minus 16 divided by 2. Similarly, this coefficient is calculated 2 multiplied by 16 minus 1 multiplied by 0 divided by 2, which is 16. Then s raised to power 3, this row 2 multiplied by 12 minus 2 multiplied by 12, 0, 2 multiplied by 16 minus 2 multiplied by 16, 0, and next is also 0. Means all the coefficient of this row is 0, so we form an auxiliary equation, and auxiliary equation is 2 multiplied by s raised to the power 4 plus 12 s raised to the power 2 plus 16 is equal to 0. This is auxiliary equation, and differentiate this auxiliary equation with respect to s. Then this is the coefficient for this row 1 8 plus, and this 8 is here and 24 this, and next we calculate coefficient by simply multiplying by 8 multiplied by 12 minus 2 multiplied by 24 divided by 8, 6. Similarly, 8 multiplied by 16 minus 2 multiplied by 0 divided by 8 is 16. Then 6 is multiplied by 24 minus 8 is multiplied by 16 divided by 6, which is 2.67. Next is 0. 6 multiplied by 0 minus 8 multiplied by 0 is 0. And this 16 is 16. This is the coefficient of S1, 16. So there is no sign change in the first column. So system may be stable because one to total 1 row is 0. So this system may be stable or unstable or marginally stable. Then this is the auxiliary equation. This auxiliary equation, in this auxiliary, take s square is y. So we get this equation and calculate the equation of this quadratic. Calculate the roots of this quadratic equation. Roots are -2 and -4. Then substitute the value of y is equal to s square. S square is -2 and s square is -4, which is equal to plus minus j under root 2 and j plus minus 2j. So that we get plus minus j under root 2 on j omega axis and plus minus j2 or 2j on this imaginary axis. So there are non-repeated roots on imaginary axis. So this system is marginally stable. If there are repeated roots in j omega axis, then we get unstable system. If there are non-repeated roots on j omega axis, we get marginally stable. हेलो, मेरी वॉइस क्लियर है? हेलो,
Clear है.
ओके. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, s raised to power 6. This is the characteristic equation, and in this question find the number of roots of this equation with positive real part, zero real part and negative real part. क्या करना है इसमें? रूट्स फाइंड आउट करना है विथ पॉजिटिव रियल पार्ट, जीरो रियल पार्ट एंड नेगेटिव रियल पार्ट. So form the route array s raised to power 6, 1, 3, minus, okay, 1, 3, and here s raised to power 3 is missing. It means that coefficient is 0, s raised to power 3. So first coefficient is 1, second coefficient is 3, and next coefficient is minus 16, and next coefficient is minus 48. For s raised to the power 5, first coefficient is 4, then this 0 multiplied by s raised to power 3 is 0, minus 64. Coefficient of s raised to power 4 is 4 multiplied by 3 minus 1 multiplied by 0 divided by 4 is 3, and next is 4 multiplied by minus 16 minus 1 multiplied by 64, we get 0, and similarly we get minus 84. 4 multiplied by minus 48 minus 1 multiplied by 0 divided by 4 is minus 48, and if we calculate the coefficient of this series, 3 multiplied by 0 minus 4 multiplied by 0 divided by 3 is 0. 3 multiplied by minus 64 minus 4 multiplied by 48 is also 0, and next coefficient is also 0. This row is, all the coefficient of this row is 0. So form an auxiliary equation from the row just above this 0 row. So form this 3 s raised to power 4 plus 0 s raised to power 2 minus 48. We get this auxiliary equation. Put this auxiliary equation equal to 0 and also differentiate this auxiliary equation, you get, and this 12 is the coefficient of this s raised to power 3 row. Then find out coefficient of next row. 12 multiplied by 0 minus 3 multiplied by 0 means this row. First element of this row is 0 while second element is non-zero. 12 multiplied by minus 48 divided minus 3 multiplied 0 divided by 12 is minus 48. So all the elements of this row is not 0 but first element of this row is 0. So we substitute a small number psi and solve the array for this small number psi. We get this coefficient for this row and next coefficient is minus 48. When we substitute this limit 7576 divided by psi and psi approaches to 0, this element, this coefficient is plus infinity, this is 0, 0, infinity and minus 48. Minus 48, it means there is one sign change, positive to negative. So there is one sign change. So system is unstable due to one sign change. And from this auxiliary equation, calculate the roots of this auxiliary equation. Substitute s square is y, then y square is 48 by 3 which is 60 or y is equal to plus minus 4. Y is equal to s square, so s square is plus 4 or we can say that s square is minus 4, s is plus minus 2 and s is plus minus iota or j. So two roots minus plus 2 and plus j. Two roots are on imaginary axis. These two roots plus minus j, these two roots are on imaginary axis. One root plus 2 roots with real positive part and these are the remaining three roots. Total how many roots? There are 6 roots of this characteristic. Two roots are on imaginary axis, one root with real positive part or it means that that root is in right half and the remaining roots with negative real part is 6 minus 3 is 3. For unity feedback system, GS is given by K divided by S and 1 plus 0.4 S multiplied by 1 plus 0.25 S. Find the range of values of K and marginal value of K and frequency of sustained oscillation. In this equation, open loop transfer function is given because unity feedback, in unity feedback value of Hs is 1, Gs is given. So open loop transfer function GSHS is given and you have to calculate the marginal value of K and frequency of sustained oscillation. And for marginal value of K, it means that roots are on imaginary axis and roots are on imaginary axis. First you solve this equation. Characteristic equation is 1 plus GSHS. 1 plus GSHS is equal to 0 and we get this characteristic equation. Then form Routh array. S raised to power 4 is 0.1 and 1. S raised to power S square is 0.65 and K and coefficient of S is 0.65 multiplied by K minus 0.1 multiplied by K divided by 0.6. Other coefficients are 0 and this K is this. This is the coefficient of S0. for marginal value of k, any row should be 0. So this is 0. So we can make this term is equal to 0. So that this complete row will be 0 when this term is 0. So we equate this term is equal to 0 and we get the marginal value of k is 6.5. When this row is 0, make the auxiliary equation with this row s is 0.65 s square plus k, and put this auxiliary equation equal to 0 and calculate the roots of auxiliary equation, which is in this case plus minus j 3.162. It means that both roots are on j omega axis, and this s is equal to j omega. So omega is 3.162 radian per second. Next question is, for a system with characteristic equation this, examine the stability. 1 minute, please. Next question is, this is the characteristic equation and examine the stability of this system. So now correct 1, 4, 5 and 2. Next row is 3, 6, 3 and then form this row, and next row is 0. When this row is 0, form the auxiliary equation from the row just above this row. So 2s square plus 4s 2s raised to the power 4 plus 4s square plus 2 is equal to 0, and differentiate this auxiliary equation with respect to s. This is the coefficient of s raised to power 3 row 4 and 4. S raised to power 3 is 4 and next coefficient is 4. Next coefficient, all these coefficients are 0. So calculate 4 multiplied by 4 minus 2 multiplied by 4 divided by 2 is 2. Similarly, 4 multiplied by 2 minus 2 multiplied by 0 divided by 4 is 2. Next row is also 0. This row, and when any row is 0, then form the auxiliary equation from the row just above this 0 row. So in this case, auxiliary equation is 2s square plus 2 is equal to 0, and differentiate with respect to s, we get 4, and this 4 is the coefficient of this row. 4 is the coefficient of s raised to power 1 row, and the coefficient of s naught is 2. This is the coefficient of s naught. Since there is no sign change in the first column, no root is located in right half plane. But calculate the roots of this auxiliary equation. S is here we get s square is minus 1 and s is minus 1 and s square is second root is plus minus j, and s square is minus 1. It means that s is power 4. Minus 2. Here s is the power minus 2 and minus 1. Can you calculate? You can calculate the roots of this equation. You get the repeated roots on imaginary axis. So system is unstable, and repeated roots are on imaginary axis plus minus a and plus minus j. It means that system is unstable. Calculate the roots of this auxiliary equation. Consider the characteristic equation is this. Find the range of k so that system is stable. Form the root array, and when you form the root array, then for stable system, all the elements of this first row column should be positive. It means that this term is positive and this term is also positive. For positive value, this term is greater than 0 and this term is also greater than 0, and from this and this condition we get the value of k, which is less than 27.3 and greater than 0. It means that this system is stable when the gain lies between this range. For any value of k which lies between 0 and 27.3, the system will be stable. It means that this system is conditionally stable. This is the parameter, means for some certain value of parameter, the system is stable. In this question, this is the question, and here Cs by Rs or transfer function is given by s plus 1, s plus 2, s plus 3 and s minus 1. S plus 1 means pole is at minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3, and one pole is at plus 1. Yes, then we calculate this, and this is multiplied and this is multiplied. We get this expression, and when we multiply this expression, we get the final. This is the final transfer function of this system. So form the route array, and in this route array, first element in this row is 0. So form auxiliary equation and differentiate this auxiliary equation with respect to s. So we get the coefficient of this row, which is 12, and last coefficient is minus 6. And so in this there is one sign change. One sign change, it means that one pole is in right half, or you can also see that one pole is in right half. So system is unstable, but when we get any one row, total row is 0, then we always get a mirror image of poles. This mirror image of poles may be on x-axis or may be on y-axis. If mirror image of poles are on y-axis, then system is marginally stable, and if it is on x-axis, then system is unstable. In this case, system is unstable. The open loop transfer function of unity feedback system is given by Gs is equal to P by divided by S1 plus SP1 multiplied by 1 plus SP2. Rewrite the expression for gain in terms of T1 and T2 for the stability of system. First, you find out characteristic equation, which is 1 plus GSHS, and then you finally get this characteristic equation from the route array, and from this route array. If system is stable, all these elements should be greater than 0, k is greater than 0, this term is greater than 0, this term is solving this term, we get this condition, and when k is less than 1 plus 1 by t2 plus 1 by t1, then we get the range of k in this for which system is stable. Generally, route criteria or route stability criteria gives the absolute stability, but in some cases it gives the relative stability. Suppose that original axis is this, and we have to find out that routes are either in left half or in right half or on imaginary axis. But in some cases, we have to find out that system is roots of system lies in this or in this half or in this half. In that cases, the number of sign change. No, if it is required to find the relative stability of system about a line, S is equal to minus rho, then how many roots are located in right half of this line? S is equal to minus rho. The root method can be easily used for this. Means this idea is clear in this question. The closed loop transfer function of position control system is given by this, or TSS transfer function is given by this. Determine the range of K that must lie, in which K must lie for the system to be stable. And what should be the upper limit on K if all the closed loop poles are required to be to the left of the line rho is equal to 1. Means in this question, in second question, it is required that find out the upper limit of K if all the closed loop poles are required to be to the left of the line this. Suppose that rho is equal to minus 1. This is minus 1. Value of rho is here minus 1. Then it is find out the range of K for which all the closed loop poles lie in this half. Find out transfer function given that. This is the characteristic equation. Take the denominator of transfer function and equate this equation equal to 0 and form the root array. For a stable system, this k should be greater than 0, this term should be greater than 0, and we find the value of k for which system is stable. For the second case, in which it is required that all the closed loop poles to be the left half of the line rho is equal to minus 1. Means all the roots are in the left half of this line if rho is equal to minus 1. In this case, you simply replace s by s dash minus 1 and substitute this, and you finally get new characteristic equation from the Routh array, and from this Routh array criteria for a stable system, this should be lower and upper limit. Yeah. What should be the upper limit on k, and find out lower and upper limit. Lower limit means this is, if this is the j or imaginary axis, then this is the lower limit, and in right half this is the upper limit. So when if this is equal to 0, if you equate minus 35 plus k is equal to 0, you get k is equal to 35 lower limit, and up for upper limit this should be greater than 0. This should be greater than 0, and you calculate the value of k is less than 112, and this is the upper limit. Means when value of k is less than 112, then this system is stable, and value or lower limit is k is equal to 35. This is the limit in which system is stable. Next question is also based on the same principle. This is the characteristic equation. Use RS criteria to determine the number of roots of PS lying between S, S is equal to minus half and S is equal to minus 1. This is the original. This is the origin. S is equal to 0, and this is S is equal to minus half, and this line is S is equal to minus 1. And in question, you have to find out how many roots are in between minus 1, minus half and minus 1. So first you put S is equal to minus 1, and second you put S is equal to minus half. For checking the number of roots on right half plane, S is equal to minus, put S is equal to S dash minus 1, and this is the final characteristic equation, and from this characteristic equation form the Routh array, and there are plus minus minus plus plus minus minus plus means there are 4 sign changes. It means that 4 roots are to the right of the S is equal to minus 1. From this line, there are 4 roots to the right half of this line. Then, for checking the number of roots in right half of S is equal to minus half, you put S is equal to S dash minus 0.5, and form this characteristic equation. From this characteristic equation, form the Routh array, and if in this equation psi tends to 0, There are two sign changes in the first column, hence two roots are to the left of s is equal to minus 2. Means two roots are in this place and two roots lie in between s is equal to minus 1 and s is equal to minus 2. Okay, okay, class is over. Thank you.